partida. Soy un bebé. Soy un bibi.
Our story begins in the middle of the 40s, when a hopeful young soldier called Sam... Oh, we're not doing that?
Hola. Ah, vale.
Our story begins in the middle of last Tuesday, where a hopeless young freeloader called Sam is sipping a fancy cup of coffee with a name nobody can pronounce. Sam was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. But not the actual spoon that he has in his mouth now. That is a different spoon. But a figurative spoon that represents all the wealth and attention that he has been receiving from his parents. And their butlers. And their butlers' parents. You're a douche, aren't you, Sam? Blink twice if yes. He can't hear me. This is Sam's girlfriend. Also not being heard by Sam. She's mad at Sam for his lack of responsibility, produced by his large wealth. She also mentions the fact that Sam has forgotten her birthday for the 3rd year in a row. Sam's girlfriend is upset. As with most rich and famous brats, Sam does not pick up on that. Instead, he decides to lay this gem.
Things just work out for me, baby. I can't just run around and do stuff. I'd end up with a limp spine or something.
Sam's girlfriend does something she should have done a long time ago. Sam is laying unconscious on the floor. He gathers his strength and makes an effort to get up. Then he makes another effort to stand up straight. Sam is hit in the head so hard, he has to remind himself how to walk. He takes a right step.
La C.
Then he takes a left step.
La Z.
Good job, Sam. You're very good at existing.
How dare you startle my child?
An overprotective mother hurls a cup of coffee in Sam's face. He has to blink rapidly to regain his vision.
Say something, Harold.
Oh, gee.
How is our son going to become a respected politician if he can't fend for
¿Por qué te quedas
himself?
ahí,
I
carajo?
thought he
Sale de
was going to
ahí.
become an actor.
Oh, what's the difference?
Sam remembers the one thing he's good
Darte
at,
la vuelta.
paying for stuff. So he turns around to pay for his beverage.
Hola, ¿cuánto es? Toma, perra.
Sam pays the guy 500
Le paga al tipo
euros,
500
barely
euros.
covering the coffee.
Depende del
Thanks
chico,
for the
pero-
tip, douchebag.
Sam decides to hurl another 500 at the guy. Not such a douchebag after all.
Ah, propina, güey.
Sam is hurling stacks of 500s left and right. He has no perception of
Toma,
money.
perra.
Sam is about to spend his whole weekly allowance on tipping
Toda
a
su paga
barista named Tony.
semanal.
He really was hit hard in the
Toma,
head.
perra.
Holy feces. I'll just start my own coffee shop.
Once again, Sam makes someone quit their job by tipping them too much.
So long, suckers.
Qué wea. Vale, no puedo seguir dando dinero.
Sam
Tanta
spends
una
a
década en llegar
decade
hasta la
making
puerta.
his way out the door,
Nada más
which is
como
pretty
que-
good for a guy with a major concussion.
grave.
As Sam waggles outside, he sees his girlfriend on the other side of the road. Sam pulls himself together and rushes towards his soon-to-be ex-girlfriend.
Corriendo, ¿ah?
This is when a
Cuando
septic
camiones
tank
de
truck
residuos
approaches
se aproxima
Sam
hacia
with an
Sam.
average speed of 90 kilometers per hour. The impact renders him 8 types of
Pero-
dead.
Pero, hombre. Pero. Yo no puedo hacer nada, o sea.
Who knew a bottle to the face would result in such a terrible fate for Sam? But a bottle won't be the only thing that will meet Sam's face today. There's also the ground in hell.
Levántate, carajo. Levántate.
Sam does not
Oye,
like
pero ¿y
being
acá qué
dead
hay?
a single bit. He also hates the eerie feeling of not having any cash on him. Then, he finds 7 glowing notes in his pocket. That makes him feel reasonably better. He checks out that horrible sound he's hearing. Not the horrible sound of the screaming souls around him. The other horribly irritating sound.
¿Tengo que esperar al bus? Sí, pero dice que por favor tome el bus. Vamos, vamos, vamos.
The source of the sound is none other than obliteration and oblivion, extermination and extinction, the end, decease and demise, the Grim Reaper,
¿Cómo la parca?
death. He's trying to do a kickflip on a skateboard and is dressed like a douchebag for some reason. In his coarse, horrifying voice, he lays this on Sam.
Presento a Sam.
Yo, yo, yo! You must be Sam from the info I was provided.
Then he takes a second look at Sam and his eye sockets widen.
Holy feces, dude! Your soul be like a diamond. Let me cut you a deal that we can seal. For reals? Aight, man, it decided.
The notes in Sam's pocket are something called a shred of life. Every soul has at least one, and it is the biggest unit in Hell's currency, followed by quality of life, school of life, sound of life, meaning of life, and thug life.
If you give me your shreds, I'll resurrect your face and get you out of hell on one condition. You'll have to survive 24 hours with a handicap I choose under my
Vale.
supervision.
O sea, te va a dar una desventaja y te puede vivir.
Sam
sobrevivir
decides to
24
check
horas.
out the rest of Hell before doing any deals with supernatural beings.
Why, hello there, dear sir. Let's see if we can find a job for you. You get to be... Ooh, a plumber. That'll be all your shreds, dear sir.
All right, that sounds fair. Yes.
Sam notices that the souls that get into Hell are forced to get a job and become functioning souls of society. For most people, this is okay, but for Sam, it's horrifying. He hurls his shreds at death like he's never hurled piles of money before.
Why, hello there.
Sam has seen enough. He goes back to death and his deal. He keeps the last shred for the next time he meets the gatekeeper of Hell, whenever that's going to be.
Aight, bro. I only get to do these deals annually. But if you really want to live in biz, you have to do it manually. Also, I will stop speaking in rhymes now.
Ok, se me va a morir, ¿ah? El infierno, el infierno.
Sam has
viajar a
just
través del
traveled
tiempo, el
through
espacio y la
time,
lógica.
space, and logic, and finds himself fully alive, and more importantly, rich again. His joy is only dimmed by the fact that he can't move at all. This is when he shows up.
Te estoy tocando, mira.
Yo, yo, yo! Oh, God, you look horrible. I mean, you look great, bro. You be okay? Can you hear me? Blink twice if yes.
Morado ya, weón.
Oh, cool. You be alive. Everything be fine. Aight, so this here be the dealing biz. All your body functions be manual, so you kinda have to do stuff on purpose. You be turning kinda blue. Might wanna consider breathing.
Con la I respiro.
Alright, bitchin'. You be blinking and breathing, that be bitchin'. So, all
No sé si lo
right.
dejó mantenido mucho
Go
rato.
survive for a day, and I'll let you live normally for the rest of your life. If you somehow die within the next
Buena
24
voz,
hours,
¿cómo
you'll
está,
go to
hermanito?
hell and I'll keep your shreds forever. I'll be over there doing kick flips if and you need me.
Once again, Sam has to make an effort to get up. This time, he has to focus on his spine. And, once again, he has to remind himself how to walk.
Oh, by the way, dude, you be getting late for work.
Sam does something that resembles walking toward the bathroom.
Gonna do a kick.
Sam tries out a strange maneuver by stepping with the same leg twice.
Freaking skateboard.
Sam has some trouble with his posture and has to focus on his spine.
Yeah.
Sam's vision is blurrier than a Norwegian teenager at a wedding. He decides to blink. He has to use his opposite leg to get up again. Sam has some trouble with his posture and has to focus on his spine. You're impressing no one, Sam. Sam has some trouble with his posture and has to focus on his spine.
Sigue editando.
Blink, Sam, blink! Sam tries to take a shower. He looks like a mantis that's trying to explain to someone how a bicycle works. Sam is clean as a whistle. Good job,
Limpio, ¿ah?
Sam.
Limpio, bebé. Facherito. Mira esta facha, bebé. Ay, los cocos.
Sam tries to take a leak. Your spine, Sam.
Dude, have
It
you-
matters.
Puta, no alcanza a verla. No, pero.
Sam takes a leak everywhere, including but not limited to himself. Sam has to shower again. It's one of the
No, ya
top
no,
3
joder.
most embarrassing moments of
Pero
Sam's
primero,
life.
primero lo primero, sí. A ver, si nos vamos a ensuciar.
Blink, Sam, blink!
No. Vamos.
Sam holds on
Mantén
to
pulsado
that
para coger el
toothbrush
cepillo.
like his life
Vale.
depends on it.
W.
Sam is dumb enough to breathe in with his mouth full of water. He has to cough. Blink, Sam, blink!
Hecho mierda, hermano.
Then he lets go. How sad. Sam blink! Sam refuses to learn from his mistakes. With clean teeth, Sam is ready to smile. He won't for at least 24 hours, though. Clean and empty, Sam decides to find some clues.
Friggin' skateboard. Alright, let's see here. Yeah!
Sam enters his wardrobe. What will he wear today? He picks a pair of blue jeans. The ugly ones.
Ay, Dios mío.
How hard is it to blink, Sam? Sam successfully puts on his pants. Feeling more accomplished than ever, he proceeds to find a jacket. Only the best one will do.
No, párate, carajo.
He settles for a mediocre one. Humble.
Se me muere, weón.
Sam underestimates the importance of air in his lungs.
Dios mío, weón.
Fully
Bravo.
clothed, Sam is ready for the day. P.S. He's not.
Estamos casi facha.
He puts on his shoes, living the dream
Porque todo lo
of
que
having shoes
uno
on.
hace normalmente automático lo tengo que hacer yo manual en él. Tengo que respirar, parpadear, todo, moverme. Comparto vestirlo, hermano. ¡Ay, no!
Sam decides to hurl himself down the stairs, apparently too used to hurling money around.
¡Parate, carajo! Dios mío. ¡Ojo!
Flappy Rooster is Sam's favorite game. He has no time for playing with a Flappy Rooster right now, though. That was either supposed to or not supposed to happen. We'll never know.
Go con el mando.
There is a note saying, sent over a maid to make you breakfast. Don't breathe in while chewing. Love, Mom.
¿Cómo? ¿Puedo comer? ¿Puedo comer? Pero... ¡Traga, hombre! No, que te vaya a ahogar, weón. ¡Conche tu madre!
Sam decides to try his luck on some
Pero
coffee
porque toma un
drinking.
café de estas
Sam's coffee is
circunstancias.
so
¿No estás
hot,
loco,
he
hombre?
blows on it
Aguanta
before taking a
24
sip.
horas, weón.
Or not. He decides with some coffee in his system, Sam finds it easier to exist.
Me voy.
Out
Me
of
voy a
cups.
morir, loco.
Out of hope.
Weón, se cayó. Yo te lo boté, que literal, está hecho mierda, loco. Mira. Vale, seguimos. Loco.